everyone, Allegra Miller here to share with you the astrology for February 12th, 2021 and the essential oils that will be helpful in processing these energies. If you haven't yet started with essential oils, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you in your journey. I am very specific in guiding you toward the use of doterra oils in this video because of the medicinal purpose. For the medicinal purposes, the chemistry is just next level, so do keep that in mind. I've divided the oils into two categories for simplicity's sake: doterra lavender, frankincense, and balance for the basic category for those of you that may be just getting started with essential oils. In the specialty category, for those of you that have more oils in your arsenal of support to work with, the oils I've chosen for today are doterra Forgive, Immortelle, and Whisper. So let's talk about the day. 2:23 a.m. the moon enters Pisces. So we are going to be under the influence of that for the next few days. So I will be talking about Pisces. Right away though, knowing that, going into the night, turning into your day, I do suggest using some oils that are going to be helpful in making you more open to the heightened sensitivity that comes with a Pisces moon, lucid dreaming perhaps. With that in mind, I would put Immortelle. Immortelle is always in my skincare, so I always put it on before bed anyway, but if that's not in your habit pattern, I recommend doing that. I would also put it on the front and back of the heart, the centers of intuition before bed, top of the head, back of the neck. Anyway, a self-anointing, but that will make you more receptive to these heightened sensitivities that will be happening during dream time. So let's talk about Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. It's feminine. It is a dreamy sign, mystical. It's associated with heightened sensitivity, heightened intuition. I generally like Pisces people because they tend to be deeper side of the pool people, and I appreciate that about Pisceans. On the shadow for Pisces, their extreme sensitivity and often intuitive side can often be threatening, depending on one's culture, etc. And so a lot of Pisces people tend to want to dumb that down and overuse drugs or alcohol, etc., to diminish that incredible sensitivity that they have and that those intuitive gifts. Anyway, so expect that we're going to be feeling dreamy, mystical, creative. Pisces rules music and writing and creative art, etc. Anyway, so yes, Immortelle before bed, frankincense before bed. So Immortelle, I talked about how I would use that externally. Frankincense, I would also use internally. And the way that I would do that is I put it on my thumb, rub that to the roof of my mouth, and hold it there for a little while. I'm not going to hold it there for the sake of this video, but I do suggest doing that when it's you. If you put it on both thumbs and the big toes and the roof of the mouth, that will really get to those deep brain centers. Frankincense passes the blood-brain barrier really quickly, and it's very helpful in activating higher levels of awareness. And frankincense is very good at clearing energies, since we are still in the new moon energy, being that the new moon was yesterday, February 11th. This is early in the moon cycle, so I would suggest these higher, what's the word I'm looking for? These more sacred oils that will help with the clearing. So frankincense is really good for clearing discordant energies, helping us to act in alignment with our divine self, and it just is helpful at exercising negativity, so negative thoughts, negative energies, etc. So yeah, put those on before you go to sleep. Balance and lavender make an excellent combo on the bottom of the feet. And if you don't have frankincense, frankincense is in balance, by the way. Balance is topical and aromatic only, so putting it on your wrists, in the diffuser. But bottom of the feet is extra, my favorite place for balance. So I do that with both balance and lavender. Lavender you can take internally. So lavender is for aromatic, topical, and internal use. So you can actually make a drink in water of frankincense and lavender. That's an option. Just make sure it's glass, not plastic, that you're drinking from. Make sure that it's the brand doterra, because that's the only, those are, for all the purposes I'm mentioning, that's the only brand I'm talking about. Anyway, why did I pick lavender? One, because it's incredibly soothing and nurturing, and I'll go into the other transits that happen later as the day progresses. Also, we're under Mercury retrograde, which is why I chose both lavender and forgive. And if you've been listening, you see this is kind of a theme since Mercury went retrograde, because lavender is so helpful at facilitating communication. And during a Mercury retrograde, there can be associations with disturbances in clear communication. And so anything we do to support higher level, clear, more concise communication, the better. Also, under Mercury retrograde, things from our past tend to surface so that we can clear them and heal. And so forgive, for obvious reasons, to help us with this clearing. Forgive I would put topically on the front and back of the heart, back of the neck, bottom of the feet, wrists. Make sure you take a good whiff when you put it on. It's so grounding. It's instantly grounding, and we can certainly use a lot of grounding right now. I have spoken about this in the last couple of days, but with all of this intense air energy, we are in unprecedented times, and that this is the beginning of this new 200-year cycle, which is air energy. It's unlike anything we've ever experienced in our life. And now we've got a huge amount of planets in Aquarius and a huge amount of squares going on. So this is a time that is very rich in that it's allowing us to see the things that don't work so that we can get very clear on our future and pulling things up to see them. But the point is, this air energy, it's extra important to use oils right now because it's the frequency of earth, it's the frequency of plants, and it will help us stay grounded in this new energy. So moving forward in the day, that Pisces moon sextiles Uranus at 3:30 p.m. And this is a super happy transit that will bring forth, Uranus is always unexpected things. So this could be unexpected unfoldings, unexpected encounters with people, with nature, who knows. But this is a happy, harmonious transit. With the Pisces moon, expect, again, that heightened sensitivity to unseen. Overall, this is a magical energy, so be very aware of the synchronistic flow, things that might go unnoticed if you're caught up in your mind, but the more present that you can be in this energy, the more you will see things that show the synchronistic nature of the universe and how aligned everything is, but you have to be present to be able to see it. So meditation is extra important this day. I mean, to really take advantage of this energy and the sensitivity. I recommend it. Anyway, let's see. The oil I haven't mentioned yet. So for all of that, everything I mentioned will be good. Frankincense will be really good for activating the pineal, pituitary, etc. And Immortelle has frankincense in it and other mega divine oils. And then, I did choose Whisper in this because Whisper is really good at helping us come from more of a heart-centered. This has a lot of the oils of the divine big guns of divinity, so to speak, like jasmine and rose, and just really heart oils. It's also got vetiver, which is grounding, cinnamon, which is a good sexual balancer. But whisper is going to be really good, being that it is Friday. We're going into this Valentine's Day energy. Whisper, I often refer to as love potion number 9. Whisper is just a really nice, and don't let, it says blend for women, but do not let that fool you. This works equally for men and women and acts as sort of a secret sauce in love and romance, and beyond romantic love, just affinity in our connections, and really like operating from our heart and feeling that level of connection. Anyway, so on that note, later in the, well, actually, it's going to be on the 13th, but super early in the morning at 2:48 a.m. on the 13th, Mercury retrograde in Aquarius is conjunct Venus. And this is especially a good time to establish deeper, more meaningful connections with our lover, our potential lover, our self, the whole, nature as a whole. But this is specifically really good for relationships, for, if you're in a relationship, for going deeper and really expressing from the heart your deeper sentiments. If you're exploring a new connection, this is a really good energy to be, going to a deeper level and exploring emotional connection. With Aquarian, that tends to be more intellectual, which is a good thing. But anyway, the whisper will help. Whisper will help you be operating more from the heart, help to connect the brain with the heart and the gut, and so will Immortelle, by the way, do that, help you connect the brain center to the heart center to the gut center. So front and back of the heart, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Thank you so much for listening, liking, sharing, subscribing, etc. I appreciate the support. Please reach out if I can be of service. Not only do I sell doTERRA, I also offer naturopathic consultations, bodywork, and life coaching sessions. Enjoy these energies and have a great day. Thanks.